Whoa.
My goodness. I feel like I just
What's happening
got a look into the future.
I know. I can't believe that's coming soon. Are we really there yet? That's insane.
Wow. All right. You know what? The bright minds out there, it just baffles me the things people think of and then are able to create. This whole like self-driving car thing was enough for me, and then you take it to that level and I'm like, you've got to be kidding.
And didn't they come out with some survey, even if we do have self-driving cars in the future, which we will, most people will still want to sit at the wheel.
And I'm one of those people that I think that too. I'm like, I love driving. I like being at the wheel. I like being in control. But if you give me that option, I'm going to have a harder time making the decision.
Yeah,
so,
I think so.
All right. Well, easy decision. Get outside this week. Enjoy the sunshine. Soak up the vitamin D. We're staying with this hot, dry pattern, but it's going to still feel a little more comfortable, especially these next couple days. I think are going to be kind of right maybe in your summer sweet spot as far as temperatures. So more on that in a sec. We are going to be hot and dry through the remainder of the 7-day. Slight cool down coming our way for Thursday and Friday, but a warmer weekend on tap for us. And then we'll be talking about triple digits, but I think some of the latest models hinting, hey, maybe we don't have to go there. So that would be good news. We'll be watching that closely headed into early next week, though. Gorgeous morning shaping up across the valley. Look at the water over Payette Lake reflecting there. Low 50s up in McCall, but beautiful blue skies, Sun Valley, blue skies and sunshine to wake up. Love seeing the daylight still super early out there in the morning. 64 out at the airport for us and 64 at our studios here downtown. Winds are calm. Everything is quiet. Should make for a nice, easy drive into the work. The sun glare, though, we know that can get us sometimes. That sun's super bright out there early on in the morning. Water vapor image shows this monsoon moisture that we continue to mention down in the southwest, mostly just because it eventually could send the risk for some thunderstorms up in our higher elevations as we get into next week. But for now, you'll notice as it spins and rotates in this counterclockwise or in this clockwise rotation, it kind of cuts off right there near Salt Lake through southern Utah and on up into just the very tip of eastern Idaho, the southern tip there. So for us, we're dealing instead with this dry wedge of air, so things are quiet and calm and we have no risk for storms. We are going to be watching this area of low pressure, this little curlicue spinning out here in the Pacific. This is going to slide north over our forecast area, up over through Canada, but as it does, it's going to send a weak little cold front down into our backyard, which will just cool off our temperatures a few degrees, and again, I think it'll make it feel more comfortable. So down to the low 90s we go, actually below our average for a change. Our normal this time of the year is considered 92 degrees, and then back on up into the mid 90s for Saturday and Sunday. Futurecast looks pretty boring, to be honest with you. Not much to show you here. Sunshine all through Thursday and into Friday afternoon. If you're headed up to the mountains this weekend, should be beautiful. We're not looking at a huge chance of any thunderstorms. Should just be mostly sunny skies. It has been bone dry around here through the month of July. Usually pick up about 0.3 of an inch. So far, we have 0, and it's been 23 days since we've had any measurable rainfall. Not something to necessarily write home about and not unusual for the summer, but the good news is our drought picture is still looking good. No drought here in Idaho, but it has been a nice dry stretch. That's going to continue, I think, for the next several days. Today, no different, 95 degrees, sunny skies, pretty much a repeat of exactly what we saw out there yesterday. Staying toasty. The temperatures around the region will be in the mid to upper 90s here in the lower valleys. 80s in the mountains. Should be a perfect afternoon up there. Live after 5 happening tonight. Hot, but not as bad as it could be. Mid 90s early on, low 90s for the rest of the evening, and then backing off eventually into the upper 80s. Overnight lows tonight, 60s. I love those. They feel nice and refreshing to start off your morning. And those low 90s should feel good. Most of the day would be in the 80s Thursday and Friday. So if you've been looking for a day to maybe go out and take a longer walk with the dog, get that hike in that you've been wanting to do, I would say Thursday and Friday are my pick because we're back up toward 100 by Monday, but 98 looking a little better. We had 90.